What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. So, little explanation before the video starts, just a little. This will be quick. This video has been a little bit all over the place, just with like waiting for parts. I got sick, and this whole video was filmed over the span of 2 weeks, just because of like waiting for parts, delays. Like I said, me being sick. So it's just, I'm sorry that I haven't really been as active as I'd like to be. But either way, this one's still documented as much as I could while I did it. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get right into it. What's up, fellas and ladies? Yeah, we're back in the garage, obviously. Cars, all that fun stuff. We just had some parts come in. Sadly, it's not everything though, so I'm a little bummed. We got these, which I'll show you. I popped the wheel off real quick because I want to test it if these boys are, because they look short. I don't know. We're gonna see if those are good length. And then these are for the Evo, actually. They're just lug nuts. So I'm gonna slap those on real fast. And then this is a clutch slave for the Silvia as well. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. With the lug nuts and the conversion brake lines for the 300ZX brakes on the S chassis, it was 140 bucks Canadian. And if I get to 150, it's free shipping. And the slave cylinder was 12 bucks. So I was like, fuck it. So I copped the slave cylinder. Don't need it at all. The slave and the Silvia is mint. But I just copped this for free shipping, because then if not, the shipping was like $25. So by spending more, I saved money, you know, and then I got parts instead of paying for shipping. So W. So these are from ISR, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Part number if you guys need it. It's 240 to 300ZX brake adapter lines. So I was like worried because these look super short. And if you look at these guys in here, they're like, it like wraps around and like it looks long as hell. So I don't know. We're just gonna see if I don't know where I can set you guys down. Ow. All right, this ain't too shabby. This can work. So dropping things. So as you can see, this runs back here like so. So this is, I have the back lined up right now to where it bolts up. And it actually seems like it'll be pretty long enough. It actually seems like extra long, which is good, because this car's gonna get some angle here soon. So this will be real nice, because then like it actually goes like super far. So like to where it'll get like starting to get stretched is actually pretty far. So I'm happy with these. So yeah, as I said, I think I just decided on a color. I think for the calipers, oh, they're in here. I'm gonna redo them gold. I think I think red and gold would be such a sick combo on this car with like silver wheels and stuff. I think it would be very oof. So now I just need to find somebody who is willing to frickin' powder coat them, because where I live is not a huge town, so it's just not very many people that can do it. And the guy I used to do it, that used to do powder coating for me, no longer does business, so fingers crossed. But yeah, real quick, the lug nuts on the Evo are these ugly red things, and they're like faded to shit, and they just look gross. And they're aluminum, so they're like super sketchy, and they're like light as hell. And I don't know, the whole time I've had this car, I hated these lug nuts, and I just was like over them, and they needed to go. So we're gonna quickly swap those out for black ones, and I'll show you guys what that looks like after. Big reason why these are so sketchy. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that's all metal shavings. Every time I take these off, there's like metal that falls out of the friggin' holes. Just a little scary. Now here is before, and then this over here is after. In my opinion, I just like it. It's a way sleeker look. Makes the car look less a little cheap, and it's safer, so big W. All right, I like it. Now that that's done, I am gonna, as I said a couple videos ago, I have been letting the turbo soak for a while. So I'm gonna throw on the time lapse and see if I can hammer the turbo apart. Because it's been probably a week now since I've had the turbo off, and it's been, every day I've been spraying it with like some WD-40 and just, you know, different stuff. So let's see. We're gonna have to hope that this thing comes apart, because it's being such a bitch, I'm gonna be honest. And this thing sucks, guys. Holy crap. I just don't even want to film this anymore, because it's just like getting to a point where it's being so silly. And I made a little oopsie. I was whacking and then I caught this edge and it bent this guy. Just for reference, that's what it's supposed to look like. Flat, flush. Whoops. not great. I don't know, I'm at a point, because like the only reason why I'm taking this off is because of the bolts that are broken in the back of the turbo, right? I'm at a point where like, I'm like, ah, screw it, do I just leave it together and then just get the stuff extracted or not, or, sucks. Whatever, we'll get this figured, it'll be fine. Oh, okay, it's been a couple of days since I filmed. I've actually been working on the car today quite a bit. Well, not really on the car, on the freaking turbo. I didn't think I had to film this just because I was like, this is stupid and I don't want to keep like beating the dead horse, as they say. But here's how the turbo sits right now. We had a little mishap. So you can see the intake side is off. I was messing with some stuff and I tried to, I was just, the exhaust side so stuck on there. And I was seeing some people, what they were doing were making like a press in between on each side and like rivet, like pushing the, like basically pressing it off. The press I made slipped and did this. It broke two sides of this, which all this is the piece that sits here. And it's snap ringed on, so this is replaceable, which is nice. You don't have to like replace everything. I think I know someone who has one, but yeah, it's the piece that seals this, and obviously, you know, if that's not there, she ain't gonna seal. So, alrighty, so it has been a couple hours. I did some Facebooking, seeing who can hook me up, who's got one. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend that has basically not funded, that's crazy, but who has helped put my build together, all these little loose ends, and has helped me so damn much. Frickin' Jean-Louis, the GOAT, man. He has a HKS T25, so that's like in parts. It's kind of banged up, but it's perfect for what I need. It's perfect parts, so we're gonna head there now. Here we are. There are the goods. Shout out Jean-Louis. Ooh, this thing is busted. So here is the turbo. This is an HKS Garrett, if it'll focus, 2530. So it's a little, the exhaust side, as you can tell, is a little different. It's got these like weird pieces. HKS does it a little different than the stock Garrett, but I imagine, I have to look at it. I don't know what AR this is, but this is probably smaller, because just from looking, like this looks bigger. But yeah, this is gonna go very soon, don't worry. Ugh. We're gonna put that, but the intake sides are the same, so I'm gonna throw the intake side off of that one onto this one, and then we'll be chilling. So I'm so pumped. But like, just to show you guys, this thing is like toasted. Like, it doesn't spin very good, and then the intake blades are like banged up to shit. Like, they're pretty chewed up. Like, there's not much fin left, if anything, because like, you look how much longer these fins are than the other ones. Like, god damn. Like, these ones are fucked. But great parts turbo. Like, I am a big advocate of having cores for stuff like that. Like, my Evo's the same thing. I have a screwed up TD05 in my shelf. Same thing, just rip bolts off of, just little things like that, to where like, you don't want to have to buy a whole new unit. It's nice to just have a spare when you're using like stock location stuff. It's easy. Not when you're using big boy turbos, because that is expensive. Okay, so now that this is off of this, it's just a little snap ring, not a little one, it's a big boy. I'm like 99% sure this fits from measuring, but oh my god. Oh my god, please tell me it fits. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Woo! I'm so excited. But I was like 99% sure, because that's a T25, that's T28, like for sizing. And the whole T series of Garrett, I was like 99% sure they were all same. But I was like, couldn't find anything online. But I just took a gamble, because like this turbo, you know, Jean-Louis hooked me up. So it wasn't like I spent too much money on it. And that was the thing I didn't want to risk, was buying something and then it being wrong, and you know, that whole ordeal. But yeah, T25 parts fit on T28s. Good to know. All right, guys. I haven't filmed in a couple days, but this needs some backstory. So I just kind of this whole thing just fell into my lap. I don't know how this happened. I don't know what the hell. This just is just crazy. I don't even know what these are. So if you guys tell me what they are, please let me know in the comments. But I was just picking up my dad from physio. I saw someone had a bunch of stuff in their yard and I was like, what? So all I could see, just first I'm gonna give it a little side profile. All I could see was this. 3-piece. I was like, what the hell? 3-piece wheels sitting in someone's yard for free? So I walk out. They're fucking works. Look at these things. They're huge. They're like 20s. But it's only 3 of them. But they're true 3-piece works. I was like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like someone just giving these away. So like they're too big for the Silvia for sure. But I don't know. I'm gonna just test fit them real quick just for shits, just to see how they fit. But they look pretty wide too. They look like they're like 10s or 10s and a halves. But either way, I'm pretty stoked. These are sick. I'm gonna get you guys some closer shots, and I'm gonna test with all the Silvia and stuff and see. This is nuts. So I just did some more digging. They're work Biesu RSs, like versus Biesu RS is what they're called. So they're actually for a 911. They're spec'd for a fucking 911. Isn't that crazy? So the rears are 21 by 11, and the front is 20 by 9. So yeah, I just scooped up some 911. Porsche 911 spec works off of someone's yard. Like, what? Isn't that so weird? Like, what is going on? So they're 5x130, which sucks. So they're not going to fit the Silvia, obviously. But either way, still a pretty cool score. So one of my friends, Ophir, has a 911, so we're going to see how they look. I think we're going to test fit them just for shits, and he might scoop them, but I don't know. Either way, really cool find. I'm going to give you guys some closer looks at them, but crazy, crazy shit. All right, so we just got a package literally just 2 seconds ago. These are Kazama Auto extended lower control arms. They're used, obviously, as you can tell, but overall in very good shape. And it also came with some spare tie rods. Not that I really need these, to be honest, but I bought new tie rods, but he was like, the guy that I bought these off of was just like, hey, I'll throw these in if you want them. I was like, yeah, I mean, these were so cheap, so I was like, not really, you know, I was like, okay, sure, you know, free stuff added on with the stuff I'm buying. So they're OEM, like they don't look like they're any sorts of longer, but I will always take spares. Spares is never a bad thing to have, especially when you're drifting. All right, guys, iPhone clip Joe here. I'm in the garage, as you can see with the cars, but I'm gonna end this one here. I'm so sorry that this one was all over the place. I really just am not happy with how this, you know, content stuff's going currently, but I'm gonna get back on the horse. Whoa, what is that? Sorry. I'm gonna get back at it. I promise. I was really slacking, but in a couple days I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, so, you know, expect some chubby cheeks and some, you know, different style videos. But yeah, so here we are. We got lots of parts that just showed up, so in the next video you guys are going to see that. I got some parts that are already on the car right now that you guys didn't see in this current video, so that video should come out in a couple days. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day, good afternoon, good morning, good night, whatever time you're watching this. Yeah. Peace.